Coming up next, high school volleyball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lorain High School. Jay Ferguson, Marquentez Graham here to bring you a volleyball. It's the freshman Lady Titans in black with pink numbers and lettering against Clearview's freshman Clippers in royal blue with white numbers. For the Titans, let's see if we can get these right. Jaya Beard is 15. Number 9 is Alexis Dunnigan. 29, Alexis Jones is in the middle. Number 7 in the back row, Natalia Rivera, will be the first to serve. And we'll get the other two young ladies as we go on. Ball up. There's a bump set and back to the libero and a whistle. And Lorain was called for into the net. On the violation, the serve goes over to Clearview. Number 1 is Haley Reichert. Dug up on a nice serve. Libero unable to set it, and it'll go over to Lorain. Also on the floor for Lorain, number 5 is Brooklyn Ferguson. And this is Ms. Dunnigan. Alexis Dunnigan serves it. Set up by number 1 Reichert over. Bump set there by 7. Rivera into the net. No good. And Clearview on top 2-1. And the 6th lady for the Titans, number 21, is Derica Coates. For Clearview, number 32, Gabby Salkowitz on the service line. Overhands it over. Bumped up. Bump set by Rivera and then knocked over. Sent back by Alexis Jones. It's on the net and under, and it'll be a point to the Titans, and we are tied at 2. Lorain to serve. 29, Alexis Jones. Smacks it over with one hand. It's a bump set. And sent over by the libero for Clearview. Clearview libero is Phoenix Navarro. That one slammed long, and Clearview will get it back up 3-2. And thus far, nobody's been able to serve 2 in a row. Phoenix Navarro, Clearview's libero on the line. Over and short, pass, set, and back. That was for Ferguson. Sent deep, bumped up. Set by Rivera. Over on the diagonal. Good hit. Sent over by Reichert. Set into the middle. Sent over with 2 hands by Jaya Beard. And Clearview unable to handle it. And it'll go over to the Titans at 3-3. We have 6 points. We have 6 different servers. Nobody's been able to get 2 in a row. For Lorain, Brooklyn Ferguson on the service line. Smacks it over and deep. Bumped up by Colbert. Actually, I see two Clippers with 32 on the roster. Pass there, bumped up, and then bad communication between a couple of Titans, and it hits the deck and over to Clearview. At 4-3 Clearview. Number 11 for Clearview, McKenna Weiss. Bumped. Set by Ferguson. Sent over by Coates. Bumped up. 2-handed over. And again, the communication issues, and Clearview is the first team to score 2 in a row. And they'll have a 5-3 lead. As number 11, Weiss, is still on the service line. Ferguson to set, instead sends it over deep. Reichert sends it over. Ferguson with one hand, and then bumped up and over by Beard. Hit goes long, And over to the Titans on the attack miscue. 5-4 Clearview. Lorain to serve with number 21, Derica Coates. It is game 1 of the 3-game match. Sent over. Played up by Navarro. Sent back. Coates, Ferguson, and then bumped over. Reichert sets, slammed, but Teresa Smith could not get it over, and we're tied at 5. Coates for the second time. Left hands it over and deep. Good up, pass by Reichert. Over by Colbert. Ferguson. Two-handed over and down. And that was Beard. And the Titans go up 6-5. It's actually the first time they've led in this match. They've been behind at every stop. Ace. That one was too hot to handle in between Weiss and Navarro, and the Titans will go up 7-5. Coates again with the left. Bumped up by Salkowitz. Sent over by Smith. And down. And the service will go over to Clearview. And number 35, Jaden Colbert. Deep serve, bumped up. And then sent over by Neely. Anasia Neely sends it across. Bumped over. The top spin carries it off a Beard and long, and we are tied at 7. Colbert again. Bumped up. Ferguson sets. Sent over by Beard. Reichert sets. Chipped over by Smith. Ferguson sets. Bumped it over. Navarro. Ferguson. That was Salkowitz. Ferguson. Free ball coming off the hands of Dunnigan that goes down the net and down, and it'll go over to Lorain. Titans up 8-7. Jaya Beard on the service line now for the Titans. Substitution for Lorain. Neely out and Jones in the front. That one is just in for the ace. The deep middle player let it go over her head, and very seldom where she's standing will it take a dive down and be in, but it did that time. Colbert with two hands, and the Titans go up 10-7. Beard, cross and deep. That one just ate up Weiss, and it's 11-7. Reichert, Weiss, Libero, Navarro gets it over. Ferguson sent deep by Jones. Reichert, cross by Smith, and long for the point on the touch. So Clearview stops the run and gets the serve back at 11-8. And it is number 16, Teresa Smith. She floats one over, bumped up and over, and bad communication on that side of the net this time. That's one of the things that you see teams still working on at these younger levels is I got it, you take it kinds of conversations. Colbert, and then Salkowitz unable to get it across, and it's 13-8. Rivera again for Lorain. Gets that one across. It's up by Petrovsky. Dunnigan. Jones. Bumped up by Colbert. Over by Salkowitz. Up. And Dunnigan sends it across on the diagonal for Weiss. Up, but not over, and it'll be a point to the Titans. It'll be a timeout for Coach Onyx Lopez and the Clippers. Lorain leads 14-8 in this one. It's the best 2 out of 3 at the freshman and JV levels. If you're sticking around, we'll have the JV Warrensville Heights Tigers. And then following that, but it'll be a different broadcast, we'll have the varsity Warrensville Heights Tigers, as it's a Lake Erie League match at the varsity level. But for now, it's just a crosstown match. Lorain and Clearview, with Warrensville not having freshmen, had a chance to get together and play, and it's always good to get kids touches at the lower levels, so let's play on this Breast Cancer Awareness Night. Natalia Rivera on the service line for Lorain. 14-8. Serves that one over and short, up by Salkowitz and left-handed over, but coming right back into the net. Nice up there. Petrovsky made a couple of big plays and backhands that one over. She deserved that point. She did the digging that time and the dirty work for Clearview. Ellie Petrovsky that was. Second time around, this is Haley Reichert. She sends it over, bumped up. Just couldn't get it over. Never did get it up in the air very high. And Clearview strings a couple together. 14-10 Lorain. Up. Up again. Coming over free. Reichert. Salkowitz. Rivera. Sent over. That's going to be tough. Nice up there. Off the net by Petrovsky again. Sent over with two hands. Up. Pass from Dunnigan. Jones smacks it over and deep. And then off the net for a ball for the Titans. And it is 15-10. That ball short and in, and it's an ace for Lorain. That was number 9, Alexis Dunnigan. Reichert sets. Petrovsky over, up. Nice up. Jones sends it back. Navarro for Reichert and then over. Rivera. Hop there, good hop. Into the net. One of the Clippers. And it'll be 17-10. Once again, Alexis Dunnigan. Over and short. And on the service error, it'll go over to Clearview. 17-11. This game was back and forth, tied at 7-7. Lorain got out 11-7. Clearview broke that run, but then Lorain put another run together as that serve was played and over but out, and it's 17-12 on the winner from Gabby Salkowitz. Salkowitz again. That was up by Beard and over. Jones sends it right back. 25 Petrovsky bumped up. Rivera, back row attack from Dunnigan, just doesn't get there. Never got the hand on it. And it's 17-13. Gabby Salkowitz over and short, bumped up. Rivera. Jones with the left, over and out. Long gone on that one, and it's 17-14. Clearview climbing back in with 4 in a row. So the Titans will take time. Score in the first game, 17-14. And while they take time, so will we. Back with more after this.
Academic success requires 17 different visual skills, and Seeing 20/20 is just one of them. Vision screenings are not designed to test all of these visual skills. Vision screenings test how well your child sees 20 feet away, but not how well they can see when reading. If your child has passed a vision screening, don't assume that all is well. When a child struggles with reading, an eye coordination problem could be the cause. For more information, visit covd.org, the website for the College of Optometrists and Vision Development.
Hi, my name is Mayra Codman. I'm 16 years old and in 11th grade at Lorain High School. I'm studying math and science through the College Credit Plus program. Taking classes through Titan College has really given me an advantage. I'm learning how to be a college student in my Titan College classes. I'm pretty much getting my associate's degree by the time I'm finished high school, and I'm excited because it's going to be free. I can get to where I want to go faster. As for Titan College's CCP classes, you've just got to be aware of the workload. You have to know that you will have more work. You can't slack, and there are more requirements and more thought processes involved. You gotta study. You do get used to it after a while, and it does get easier. Procrastination is a killer, so don't do it. I'm working on completing my associate's degree before I finish high school, and it's all thanks to Lorain High and Titan College.
Back here at Lorain High, freshman volleyball, game 1, 17-14. Lorain leads Clearview. Clearview has the ball in hand with Gabby Salkowitz, 32. Alexis Jones, Natalia Rivera, and then left-handed into the net by Coates, and it'll stay with Clearview, 17-15 as they creep closer. It was 17-10, and Clearview's been on a run. Rivera sent over with 2 hands. Reichert. That was Colbert. Bumped over by the Titans. Reichert. Petrovsky sends it over with 2. Bumped up. Bump set. And it's going to go out. 17-16. Clearview within 1. 6 in a row. That one's bumped up. Whistle. And into the net was number 7, Natalia Rivera, as she tried to make the set and with 2 hands and just inexperience there. Bumped up. Dunnigan. It's going to have to come over free, and it does. Reichert sends it right back. And then unable to play it over is Rivera, and Clearview has come back to take an 18-17 lead with 8 in a row. That one's over. And on the net, just in a bad spot for Brooklyn Ferguson to try and get it over. And 19-18. Or 19-17, rather. Bumped up by Rivera, sent across with 2. Pulled back in there by Navarro, but unable to play it, and it finally goes over to the Titans. The last Titan serve was 17-10, so it's been a while. They now trail. Serve to Salkowitz. Bumped up. Rivera. Sent over with 2 by Beard. Reichert. Left-handed into the corner. You couldn't place it much better for number 25, Ellie Petrovsky. And it's 2018 Clearview as the ball goes over. For Clearview, Phoenix Navarro, the libero. Bumped up by Coates, and again, Ferguson sends it over off the libero and out. I don't think she had a chance to get out of the way, but I think that one might have gone long. And now for the Titans on the service line, Brooklyn Ferguson, number 5. She one-hands it across. Bumped up by Colbert. Reichert sends it across. Dunnigan, Ferguson, sent over by Rivera. Clearview into the net, and we are all tied at 20. Titans looking to break the momentum of the Clippers. Titans led 17-10. Clearview went ahead 19-17 with 9 in a row. They've battled back to tie it at 20. That one's Navarro, Weiss, and then sent over. Ferguson sends it over. Back to Navarro, Reichert. One-handed over for a kill by Smith. And it's 21-20 over to Clearview. And for Clearview, McKenna Weiss, number 11, on the service line. That one's Ferguson sends it across, but who was into the net? Clearview was into the net. Number 11 didn't get there in time, so the ball goes over, and that could have been either way, the way I looked at that. Number 21 for Lorain, Derica Coates. We're tied at 21. Points are important now. Up by Navarro. Bumped, set, over and blocked, and sent right back over. And up. Ferguson. Bad communication there, but they get it over. Bumped up by Reichert. Over. Sent over by Ferguson. Nicely done as the two sides exchange. Till it stays on the Clearview side. That was maybe the point of the match thus far. And it gives the Titans a 1-point lead at 22-21. Derica Coates. Deep. Navarro played it up. Reichert's going to send it over. Bumped up, but wide, and now that one's going to turn into a point for Clearview. Titans unable to bring it back in, and it'll go over. We're tied at 22. Colbert, number 35, to serve. That's Jaden Colbert. Got to remember that you got to win by 2 in volleyball. That one's bumped up, comes right back. Ferguson. Over by Beard. Reichert. Smith. Smith for the kill. And Clearview leads at 23-22. Timeout, Lorain. And once again, as Lorain takes time, so will we. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Williams. I'm 16 years old and in 11th grade at Lorain High School. I'm studying sports health and fitness through Lorain High's Career Tech Education program. I've been playing sports since the 7th grade, volleyball to be specific. I know I can't play forever, but I can still be part of it if I become a physical therapist or athletic trainer. The sports health and fitness classes at Lorain High are giving me an idea of what I'd be doing in the field. I tell all the athletes to take Dury's sports health and fitness class because he knows what he's talking about. He's an athletic trainer. I'm learning how to prevent injuries by doing stuff like taping. That's why I'm also interested in physical therapy. Physical therapy helps get people back to playing. I've learned that the rehab part of physical therapy is more structured and that as an athletic trainer, I would always be at games and practices. I know what I want to do, and it's all thanks to Lorain High Sports Health and Fitness Career Tech program.
23-22, Clearview on top with the ball in hand for number 35, Jaden Colbert. in this first game of 2 out of 3 for the freshmen. Up by Ferguson, Dunnigan sends it across. Bumped by Weiss, Reichert, and a kill from number 16, Teresa Smith. And Clearview is Dormy here in game 1 at 24-22. They have a match point. Actually, they have 2 match points. Colbert sends it over into the hole, sent right back. Navarro, Reichert, sent across by Smith, up and over, and it's going to be wide, and Clearview's going to come away with game 1, 25-22. Here in freshman volleyball. The teams will switch ends, and we'll be back with game 2 right after this timeout.
Stop. Whether it's on the way to school, at school, or online, bullying has become a non-stop threat to our youth today. Is your child being bullied? The National Runaway Switchboard can help. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Jay Ferguson, Marquentez Graham here for Game 2 freshman volleyball. The Lady Clippers of Clearview win the first game 25-22, and they will serve to open the second game once we find the ball. This is a little bit like playing video game without electricity. Into the lineup for Clearview, Phoenix Navarro, the libero, and there it is. And for Clearview, Haley Reichert will start things off. Ferguson dinks it over. Reichert brings it back, and Clearview sends it across with Weiss. Ferguson one-hands it across and down, found a hole, and the Titans go on top. Lorain led that first game 17-10 and was outscored 15-5 the rest of the way for the Clearview win. Titans serve. That was Rivera. It's an ace. And it's 2-0. Natalia Rivera, number 7. Ball up again, sends it over. Crossed up the reception group. Petrovsky had trouble deciding overhand or underhand. And then the Clippers came together, and it's 3-0. And Rivera will once again have the ball. She sends it across. It's up. And one-handed over there by Petrovsky. Ferguson will bump it across deep to Colbert. Reichert. Colbert from the back row. Beard up. Rivera. And then Dunnigan into the middle. And it's another point for the Titans. And Natalia Rivera back to the line for service number 4. Slaps that one across and deep to Colbert. Reichert sends it over. Bumped up by Rivera. Set by Dunnigan, and then back row attacked. Nicely done off the net. Jones. Sent over by Rivera. Reichert. Left-handed across, but out by Petrovsky. And it's 5-0 Titans. That one's flown across, and the top spin carries it long off of Weiss and out of play. And it'll be 6-0 Lorain. Maybe it's the lighting. These two look like two different teams. Natalia Rivera. She sends it across and deep. Colbert. And Weiss can't track it down at the scorer's table. And tightens up 7-0. Deep along the sideline, Reichert up, Colbert, and then sent across by Petrovsky. And Ferguson over but deep. And the streak is broken. The ball will go over after the Titans scored the first 7. And it'll be number 32, Gabby Salkowitz, on the service line for the Clippers. She smacks it over. And it might have gone out. Derek Coates wasn't sure, so tried to play it and off her hands and long. 7-2. Salkowitz once again. Ferguson over and out. Rivera tried to just dump it across, and it went wide, 7-3. So Titans with the first 7. Clearview answers with 3 thus far. Salkowitz. Jones bumps it over but wide. Tough play off the net for the Titans, and they couldn't convert, and it's 7-4. Bumped up from the back, and Rivera bumps it across. Weiss, Salkowitz, Petrovsky. Rivera, Ferguson, Navarro, Reichert, and Colbert with the kill. That was off of Beard and long, 7-5. Now this is Salkowitz, who served 9 points in a row in the first game to turn that one around. Rivera slapped across and deep. Jones sends it back. Reichert. Navarro. Pass. Up. Ferguson. And down. Brooklyn Ferguson says enough is enough. And breaks it at 8-5 for Lorain. Number 9, Alexis Dunnigan, will be on the service line. Ball up, sent across. Reichert, Colbert, Beard, bumped up and over to Ferguson, hot hitter. Nice dig there by Salkowitz. And they set Ferguson yet again. That one's Navarro. Colbert, Reichert with 2 hands over. Beard, left-handed across, nice dig there. The first thing was the really nice hit by Derek Coates, and the second thing was the really nice dig by Phoenix Navarro, but the Titans prevail, and it's 9-5, and Dunnigan will be back on the line. Colbert comes in to play it, bumped up by Ferguson, Rivera, Jones, and down. 10-5. Alexis Dunnigan back on the line. She slaps it across. Colbert, Reichert, Colbert, Ferguson, Rivera, Ferguson. Nice dig by Salkowitz. Reichert flopped over by Petrovsky. Rivera, back row attack from Beard. Navarro, Reichert, Petrovsky bumped up and over and just behind one and in front of the other for the Titan point at 11-5. Dunnigan. That's Colbert. That's Reichert. And that's going to be too many. 12-5 and Clearview. Coach Onyx Lopez wants to talk things over. What a strange start to this one. Titans came out and got the first 7 points. Clearview went on a run of their own and came back to 7-5, and since that point, it's been Lorain with 5 more consecutive points in the middle of this run, and the ball will go back to Lorain when we come back from the timeout at 12-5. Important for the Titans because Clearview won the first game of the match, 25-22. They came from down 17-10 on the back of Gabby Salkowitz's serve. She served them from 17-10 back to 19-17. And those 9 points in a row turned the game around and proved to be enough for Clearview to come out on top. Alexis Dunnigan will serve, number 9. Referee Mary Behringer says, let's play ball. Dunnigan, that's Reichert. Weiss, and down from Jones. She's been much more of a force in the middle of this game, Alexis Jones, number 29. 13-5. Titans' biggest lead of the match. Dunnigan, Reichert, Petrovsky, Beard up, nice up, but not going to be able to play it. Yes. Rivera went to the ground to bump it up, but it went the wrong direction, and it's 13-6, and over to Clearview we go. Phoenix Navarro, number 5, will serve for the Clippers. She smacks it over into the hole, bumped up by her Beard, and then into the net by Jones, and it'll be a point for the Clips at 13-7. There's the pass. Set. Ferguson off the top of the net and bumped back. Nice alert play by Weiss, I believe it was. Rivera. But that's 4 hits. And so Clearview will get another one at 13-8. That went too far on the pass. Beard and Ferguson into the net, 13-9. Just checked the first game. We were at the exact same score at this point, 13-8. Last game before Lorain pulled away and then Clearview came back. Ferguson, Beard, Navarro, Reichert, Smith. That ate up one of the Titans, and it'll be 13-10. Clearview's not going to wait and make that run this game, it looks like. They've got 4 in a row, and Navarro with the ball. She sends it over, bumped up and over, but sent right back by 16, Teresa Smith, and it's 13-11. Titans got the first 7. Clippers got the next 5. Lorain got the next 6. And now Clearview on a roll with 6. Bumped up, left-handed across, and that just ate up Salkowitz. 14-11. And the ball finally goes over to the Titans. And number 29, Alexis Jones. She smacks it over and short. Weiss, Reichert, Smith, whistle. I think we had a Titan into the net. And I think it was number 21, Derica Coates. In any event, the ball goes over to Clearview. 14-12. And McKenna Weiss will serve at 12-14. Jones, Rivera, Jones tried to wrong-hand it over the net. I guess that was Coates, who is the lefty. Couldn't get it over the net, and it's 14-13. Weiss again looking for the tie. She sends it over. Dunnigan, Rivera, Beard, and we are tied at 14. Timeout, Lorain. Lorain 14, Clearview 14 in game 2. Back with more right after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Khalil Brown and I am 16 in the 10th grade at Lorain High School. I'm a pre-engineering student in Lorain High Career Tech Education Program. Math is by far my favorite subject. This drew me into pre-engineering. Pre-engineering is mostly calculating numbers and computer software downloading. You get to download stuff into robots and make them do stuff. I took pre-engineering for the first and second semester, in particular CNC milling and drilling classes. I learned how to mill into wood and wax blocks. In CNC, we drill into wood and make frames and pictures and flags. The class is very fun, but it's a lot of hard work too, because it's a lot of math and science and there's no time to goof off. When you walk in, there's tons of different machines like our robots that do stuff. And we make sure we're wearing safety goggles when we're drilling metals and things. I feel good working on machines because it comes natural to me. But even if you're not good in math and science, you will still have a lot of fun because our instructor, Mr. Bogan, walks you through it all. He's a great teacher. If you don't know how to do it, he'll take the time to explain it to you. You make sure you have a lot of fun programming machines and robots. I am glad to be in this program because now I know what I want to do with my life, and it's all thanks to Lorain High Career Tech Pre-Engineering Program.
I began in 3rd grade, 8 years old, and I was able to learn the chest compressions and the breaths, and I absolutely believe that anyone out in the public can easily learn. We got a page for an unresponsive 2-month-old, and when I got the first glimpse of the 2-month-old, he was blue. We didn't even get to go inside. I just jumped in the back and we started CPR, continuing CPR, and you were able to see the color start to come back, and then we were able to actually get his heart rate back. It was a pretty moving part in the story that we were able to save a 2-month-old's life. My community is why.
Weiss serves. Dunnigan. Rivera. Left-handed over and in by Derica Coates. And the Titans break the tie and go on top 15-14. Lorain to serve. That might be as big a point as there is in the match. For Clearview, number 9, Nadia Bullard in for the first time. Brooklyn Ferguson serves it under the net, and we're tied at 15. Back to Clearview. Jaden Colbert, who ended the match at the service line last game, reciprocates and puts one in the net. And on the back-to-back service errors, no harm, no foul. Back to the Titans. And Derica Coates, number 21. Left hands it over. Nice serve. Reichert sends it up. Rivera. And Beard sends it over. Colbert. Reichert. Smith unable to get her orientation right. She was twisted to C and had to turn what for her is the wrong way for a right-hander. Coates. That one's going to be in the net. And we are 17-16. And for Clearview, it'll be number 16, Teresa Smith, on the line. 17-16, each one of these points means a lot. Clearview with a game in hand, so it means much more to the Titans, who try playing to stay in this one. Nice up from Beard. Ferguson into the net, though, and will go back to Smith, tied at 17. Smith slaps it across, bumped up. Set by Ferguson, back row attack by Coates, almost hits the Clearview bench. And it's 18-17 Clearview. Teresa Smith smacks it across, bumped up. And Rivera blocked at the net and down. Ellie Petrovsky with the block, and it's 19-17 Lady Clippers. They were ahead last game, 19-17, so Titans need to do something different. Smith bumped up. Ferguson sent across. Colbert, and the communication there, I think Petrovsky would have been better off leaving that one for Reichert. But it's 18-19, point over to Lorain, and the service. Navarro, Reichert, and Jones, but popped back across. Rivera, Ferguson, Jones, over but deep. And the ball will go back to the Clips. Second time around. Haley Reichert. And 20-18, Clearview on top. And she unable to get it into the net, over the net rather, and it's 19-20 as Lorain goes on serve with number 7, Natalia Rivera. Huge points here. Rivera. That was Weiss. Reichert sends it across. And Titans unprepared for the quick attack. Trail again by 2. And this has been Lorain's kryptonite right here. Gabby Salkowitz on the service line. She served 9 points in the first game, and she's already got 5 in this game and gets an ace to start it off at 19-22. I heard a whistle, and timeout Lorain. So the Titans again facing a situation near the end of the ball game where they're down a few and going to have to climb back, or this one's going to end in 2. I see the ladies from Warrensville are in the house, so we should be on time as we go here. Clearview can come up with 3 more points. This match will be all done. They're back on the court quickly. Gabby Salkowitz will go back to the line. This is going to be her 17th serve of the 2 games. Salkowitz bumped up, Coat sent across on the bump. Reichert makes a nice play below the net. Rivera, Dunnigan, Jones. Jones muscled it through the block, and it's 20-22 as it comes back to the Titans. And Alexis Dunnigan, number 9. Alexis had a nice run early in this one. We need another one. Colbert, Reichert, and Colbert blocked and down. Not sure if it was Jones or Coates. They were both right there, but I know that it went down. It's 21 serving 22 now. Dunnigan again. Bumped up by Petrovsky, and then she left hands it into the net, and we are all tied at 22. She looked a little bit surprised by that set. Dunnigan. Didn't like the toss. Good patience. We'll do it again. Colbert. Navarro. Reichert on a free ball over. Bumped up. Rivera. Jones. Colbert. Reichert. Navarro. Ferguson. Rivera. Ferguson. Top of the net and gets a creeper. Oh, my. Biggest point of the match, and spent a little bit of time on Lorain's side of the net and then crawled over. So Dunnigan's 23-22 Lorain. Reichert. Weiss. Bumped up. Rivera. Ferguson over but wide. And we are all tied up at 23 as the ball goes over to the Clips. And Phoenix Navarro. She sends it across, bumped up by Dunnigan. Rivera, Ferguson. Navarro, Reichert. Smith. Up. Ferguson. Jones. Smith. Reichert bumped up. Jones and out of play. And that'll be to the point to the Clippers, and they are 1 point away from the match. Phoenix Navarro. Ferguson. Rivera Ferguson into the net, and that'll do it. Clearview. The Lady Clips. 9th grade volleyball in 2. 25-22. 25-23. They knock off the Freshmen Titans in a crosstown tilt. And entertaining freshman volleyball game. And we're going to step away, and we'll be back with JV volleyball action, the Titans and Warrensville Heights, after this timeout.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.